Gosh, I love this.
Let's go!
I guess we're so pumped up. Honestly, not going to lie to y'all. I may or may not listen to that song whenever I'm at the gym. Get some cardio
May or
in.
may not.
May or may not. I will not confirm or deny it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's just going.
Guys, welcome. I'm AJ. I'm your host, and he's my co-host. I got Reed, Gabe, Vince, and you guys are watching Not So Pro Football Talk. Today we are talking about the NFC Wild Wild West. It is the best division in football, hands down. May not be for the next couple of years. We never know what's going to happen, but you know what? This year, this past offseason, there's been a lot of changes, a lot of additions, which just makes this division look a lot scarier.
Yep.
Ooh. Geez, you're talking about from 2 years ago, you had this guy named Aaron Donald, and man, he was a freak. And then after a year, you get this guy named Nick Bosa is coming in. What another freak. And then now this coming year, you have another guy. His name is J.J. Watt. On all different teams. That's just crazy. You don't want to go up against any of these defenses. It's just absolutely nuts. It's going to be so fun to watch. It's going to be insane offensively and defensively. If you guys had a chance to watch some preseason games, you get an idea of these offensive mindsets that these coaches have. And I, for one, as a Niners fan, I'm super excited. You know, Shanahan's doing something that has not been seen before in the QB position that I'm super excited for. But I know that these teams, not just in my division, but in the NFL, they're getting ready for it too.
I want to hear about this. What is he doing that's so special?
So the last time something like this happened, what I believe the commentators were saying was back like in the early days of the NFL. So he was literally switching out his quarterback like if he was a wide receiver. So you'd be like 2 plays, Trey Lance goes in, play, get him out, Jimmy G, play, get him out, Trey Lance. It was just like nonstop switching back and forth. And that saved him a lot of time with sending some offensive plays through the headset because he would send the plays out with the QB. And there's just so many combinations that he could do. And with his mind, his imagination in that offensive scheme, it was just amazing to see what he could do. He was still a run-first guy. And the only run that it was designed for a QB was he only had one play. That was a design run for a QB for Trey Lance. So I was pretty, excited to see like how humble he was, not really exposing, everything that he could do. But it was just awesome. The Niners were just driving down the field. It was awesome.
So do you think this is something they're going to carry into the season though?
I do feel that was a taste of what Shanahan wants to do in the season. It's going to be honestly amazing. Guys, look out for it. It's something that I've never seen in the NFL. Of course, I haven't been around so long, but you guys, it should interest you guys as well because it's just honestly unique. I'll put it.
Yeah, something it reminded me of was kind of what New Orleans did when Drew Brees was there and they were using Taysom Hill just to go in there. I mean, of course, when Taysom Hill went in, you knew it was kind of a run first type thing. But this time, what the Niners are doing is different because they have 2 quarterbacks that can pass and then 1 quarterback that's really good at the run. So, I mean, what he was doing, I saw that preseason game. I think you're talking about preseason game 3 when they started switching out. I don't know if they did it in the first 2 weeks, but I saw that, and it was pretty interesting. I was like, wow. I wonder if that's something they're going to implement in the season. So it'd be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, and speaking a little bit about New Orleans, prayers and we wish everyone the best of luck out there. There's a hurricane hitting, but the New Orleans Saints are actually practicing over here in Dallas because of all that's going on. But I just hope and pray that everything's okay. I remember last year was really bad as well. They just always seem to get hit with the worst, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope everything's all right. They should be slowing down that hurricane. So hopefully,
It's a
give the
tropical storm now, so
give families some time to recuperate and get back on their feet.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone who joined us last night for our live fantasy football draft. That was pretty fun, pretty exciting. Never done that before. Gabe's trying to do that like so many times. But yeah, we did have Benny the dog Benavides join us. He did fill in for Reed, but of course he could never replace you, Reed.
of
You're our
course. But
guy.
hey, he's a great replacement though.
I don't know.
Right.
He did a really good argument with me that got me pretty heated. So.
He did get Gabe very heated yesterday.
Dang.
So honestly,
Benny
just
did?
depending, yeah.
Yes.
He definitely honored you, Reed, just because we're talking about who has the better arguments with Gabriel. If it was you or Benny, and so
That
it
was
was
tough.
definitely a good switching.
It came to the point where Gabriel wasn't even talking. I couldn't tell if he was just focusing on the draft or he was just like he just wasn't having it that day. But I mean, just depending on how this podcast goes, Reed, let's see where you stand after this.
All right.
Oh man, but geez, we got a good show for y'all today. Like I said, we're talking about the NFC Wild West. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot to talk about, going from J.J. Watt to A.J. Green to Trey Lance to Russell Wilson doing his thing like he does every year. But do you guys have anything to add before we dive into it?
I would say just want to bring up how J.K. Dobbins got injured for the season from the Ravens. Just shows that you should really be careful with how you play your starters in the preseason.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And everybody that drafted him in fantasy definitely don't want to draft him. He's unavailable for the year. I know one guy here on our podcast drafted him. I don't know why, but just
I believe in him.
He believes him.
He's gonna come back week 18 and win it for you, right, Reed?
Oh yeah.
Jeez. But of course, you don't want to see that in any team. You don't want to get injured.
Yeah.
Okay, Juan Antonio Bravo. Hey, shout out to you, Juan. Thank you for always being here in every podcast. I know you were here last night when we were doing our live fantasy draft. Juan Antonio Bravo says, what team do you guys think will be a surprise this season? Ooh. Saints? That's a good pick, Reed. That's a good pick. You wanna
There's a chance that they could be good, or at least halfway decent. I'm not completely sure off the top of my head where their defense stands going into the season, how good they are. I don't think they're that great. But their offense could be anything. With, I forget, what's the rookie's name? Anybody know off the top of their head? He caught like 2 touchdowns. I don't remember. Rookie wide receiver, he caught two touchdowns in the last preseason game for them. Jameis Winston looked good. Yeah, I forget his name. But they looked like they had a chance of being really good. They also have Michael Thomas, who's playing healthy, and I think that could be the surprise team this season.
I think that's very excellent. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, the Washington Sandcastles, because I've been saying that almost every podcast. But, I mean, there's a lot of teams out there that could really surprise y'all. Dolphins could be one of them. But I'm still very high on that Cincinnati Bengals team. I feel like if they just all come together and they have perfect, it can't be good, it has to be perfect team chemistry, they can have a very successful season.
That's very good.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to pick this team. I'm not saying they're going to have like a winning season or anything, but they definitely will have a better season than last year. I'm going to go with the Jaguars. They will win more than one game this year, hopefully more than 2, 3, 4, and 5, etc. I think they'll do good. I think that QB they got, first rounder, I mean, he's been playing pretty good. Trevor really he plays with a lot of confidence. I think a lot of QBs need that, and there's a lot of QBs right now that are in the NFL that don't have that, and he has it as a rookie. And just another big shout out. Football is back. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited. and this preseason was awesome. We kind of take the preseason for granted, and this year having it back, it was awesome to watch.
It really
Yeah, man,
was.
for sure. I was gonna say the Jaguars too, because I saw Trevor Lawrence play that last preseason game. He did pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. We're comparing a lot of quarterbacks who threw for like almost 200 yards and 1 touchdown, but this kid threw for I think 170 yards and 2 touchdowns in the half that he played. So that's pretty good, even though it's not against most of the ones. Still pretty good showing. So he's got some talent that he's gonna use during the season. But a team that I think, and I think AJ will like this, I think the Jets are gonna do pretty good this year. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs or anything, but they're definitely not gonna be in the bottom 5 of the NFL. So they're gonna go from either the last team in the NFL, like they usually are, to second to last. So they might go maybe into the 20s this year, like early 20s. So I see them being a team that's going to give a lot of other teams some trouble, like they usually don't.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, before we I want just one answer. We all don't have to give an answer separately, but let's specify more into the question. What team do you guys think will be a surprise this season? What team do you think is going to be surprisingly bad this season?
Ooh.
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals. I agree. I like that. I like that. Okay.
I can see that.
Oh yeah.
They got all this hype getting some good players over the past few years, and maybe it just doesn't work out.
Maybe not. Going back to the Jaguars as well, just so we don't waste too much time on this, but just to keep you guys updated, the audience, the Jaguars did trade Gardner Minshew for close to nothing to the Philadelphia Eagles after the Eagles released Nick Mullins. They actually they traded Gardner Minshew for a conditional 6th-round pick. That is literally nothing. It is nothing.
Basically a 7th round.
It's pretty gross and it's pretty disrespectful. If you look at Gardner Minshew, he didn't do anything bad. He wasn't a bad quarterback. I mean, he did very well with Jacksonville until he got injured last year.
Mm-hmm. He did what he had. Basically.
Yeah, he did. But we'll see if it bites him in the butt. Maybe Trevor Lawrence is not that guy. Hopefully he is that guy for that team. But all best of luck to Gardner Minshew. Hopefully he gets a starting gig somewhere. Hopefully. All right, guys. You guys know what time it is. What do we usually start off with?
Ready, baby. Line up, baby.
Oh, you want to start off with schedules first? All right.
Wait, what?
No, what?
Oh,
Read, bro.
It's the All-Star team, man.
Hey,
yeah, Reed's fixing up his fantasy team real quick.
he's getting some free agents.
All right, you guys. So I actually did something a little different for this podcast.
Really?
Mainly because I was so busy this week that I did not really have time to, put all this stuff together. So this week we will change it up. We are not doing a not fantasy lineup, but an all-star team. Doing something a little different. I think it'll be fun. I hope you guys like it. We played this game many times in school, but we're going to start, sit, and cut.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
So start, sit, and cut. You got to start one, you got to cut one, and you got to sit one. Let's just say you have one team, right? You got a choice. You got Nick Bosa, J.J. Watt, Aaron Darnold. They're all in the same division. That is why I picked them, okay? Because they're all in the same division now, and these are just 3 monsters. Look at them. Look at the picture.
Jeez. I have an answer.
Testosterone.
Oh, read right off the bat.
Let's be toxic. Let's go.
I'm going to start Aaron Donald. I'll sit Nick Bosa, and I'll cut J.J. Watts.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
Okay.
J.J. Watts past his prime. Aaron Donald, I start him because he is still a freak of a monster. And when healthy. And then Nick Bosa, I think he's great, so I'm going to sit him.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna reverse yours. I'm gonna start Nick Bosa, sit Aaron Donald and cut JJ. Aaron Donald, I'm not gonna shy away and be like, oh, he's not a bad. He's obviously a great player. He's a great defensive guy. But I like Nick Bosa's speed off the ball. He's fast. He's off the edge real quick. He stays healthy. I think he's the guy.
I just put that down because Gabe was talking right now. Nick De La Rosa says that he's going to start Donald, sit J.J. Watt, and cut Nick Bosa. Sir, if you're running a team, that's going to be the biggest mistake of your life. I promise you that. Thank you so much for watching the podcast, man. I appreciate you being here. Okay, I like that, Gabe.
I got a question, AJ, before I make my pick. Was Nick Bosa one of the ones that was hurt last year?
Yes, he tore his ACL last year.
And just for that, I'm gonna sit him, cut JJ Watt, and start Aaron Donald. I don't have anything against him. He's a great player, and he's shown that when he's on the field, he makes a massive difference. But just because he's coming off that injury, I think that it's going to take him maybe a few games to get back, and Aaron Donald is fresh and ready to go. He's been playing all last year, all the offseason, and the preseason, practicing and all that. So I think Aaron Donald's going to come out with a bang.
Okay. All right. So I guess it's my turn. I want to go ahead and just agree with everyone except for Nick, obviously. I want to go ahead and cut J.J. Watt. I mean, if you look right here in this midsection, let me go ahead and
Oh, man.
See that? He's starting to look a little bit more like me. He's starting to look a little bit more like me. So we got to go ahead and, tell him, hey, you need to cut your carbs a little bit, eat some more chicken and fish.
You got him in a bad picture, man. Come on.
Dude,
he's flexing like this. Or like
that's one of his only pictures in a Cardinals uniform, okay? So how about you show a little bit of respect here? I could have easily gotten him in his prime in the Texans, looking all jacked up. But you know what? We're talking about real time here. We're talking about real time.
Real time, man.
I want to go ahead and sit Aaron Darnold.
There you go. That's my guy.
Go ahead and sit Aaron Darnold. And yes, I know. Nick, yes, you're 100% right. I am salty about your decision. I thought we were friends. I guess I am wrong about that. So Aaron Darnold, I feel like this year is going to be the start of his decline. Not dramatic. I mean, he's going to do phenomenal this year. He's going to do amazing. But it's just going to be the start of his decline. And we look at Nick Bosa, his rookie year, he broke numbers. He was defensive rookie of the year. He's met numbers that no other defensive end has ever met in his rookie season. The only person that was close to it was Aldon Smith. If you guys remember Aldon Smith, I mean, that was a long time ago. He was a freak, but that's just comes to show what Nick Bosa was doing. And I feel I've been, as a Niners fan, you keep up with your injuries, you keep up with the players. I've been keeping up with him since last season, and he has recovered incredibly fast. He's been out on the field now. He's just been working out. He's just a little more shredded. I believe he lost 5 pounds of fat, and he just looks freaking shredded, super quick. I'm looking forward to see what he does this year. I'm just really excited about him.
Who has the better abs, AJ, Aaron Donald or Nick Bosa?
Have you seen Nick Bosa's abs?
I have not. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay, well, what are you looking for? Are you looking more for bulk or are you looking more for shreds?
Whatever looks better, man. Shredded, I guess.
Shredded is Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
Bulk is freaking Aaron. That guy has a six-pack on top of a six-pack, man. As far as J.J. Watt, you tell me.
I will go back and say again why I picked Aaron Donald. It's because, it might be next year, it might be starting as a decline, but I have yet to see, and it might be this year that it'll happen. Teams have to game plan as much as they have to do for Aaron Donald as Nick Bosa. This might be the year that it happens, but Aaron Donald is a game changer. He can wreck complete offense lines. He can bulldoze almost anybody, and not only does he help in the passing game, but he also stops the run. So
Yeah, man. He even gets through double, sometimes even triple him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Yeah, that guy is nuts. I've seen a couple games where he gets quadruple covered, blocked, and that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen unless you look like that freak right there. That guy's huge. A lot of respect. That guy works out very hard. Attitude wise, not 100% with him, but you know what? When it comes to the field, you gotta respect his game.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a fighter.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fighting at training camp and stuff, throwing punches.
Awesome. So, what y'all think about the first ever start sit cut?
I like it. This is a tough one too.
Yeah, especially with this division. There's a lot of talent, so definitely a good division to start this
I
with.
feel bad that we're dissing our boy JJ like that though, but
That took me by surprise. I honestly thought that Nick Bosa was going to receive a lot of love from y'all. I thought J.J. Watt was going to be the runner-up behind Aaron Donald, but
He's past his prime, unfortunately.
unfortunately, he is. He is still a force to be reckoned with. He is still all that in a bag of chips. We just, we'll see this year. We'll see what he does.
Yes, sir.
But if I'm not mistaken, all 4 teams of that division has made some improvements on their offensive line.
oh yeah.
They had to.
Oh,
They had to. I mean, look at that division.
Toughest division in the league.
That's dang right, sir. All right, so are we getting to some schedules now?
Let's go, baby. You already know who's first. Reed.
Reed's
Let's hear
smiling
Reed.
because he knows. Reed's smiling because he knows.
He knows.
Let's see what
hold
size
on.
he uses this time.
Let me take out my reading glasses. I wasn't here last week. I don't know how small it was last week. I need my reading glasses real quick.
I don't even know where I put my glasses at.
I need
Go ahead,
magnifier.
grab your reading glasses, Gabe.
I'm cleaning my real glasses right now just in case.
Oh, okay.
I think they're good to go. Let's hear it, baby.
All right. So,
Let's hear it.
NFC West, Wild West. So we decided that AJ and Vincent couldn't have their teams because they would be too biased. So I am representing the Niners. Later on, Gabe will represent the Seahawks, and we have been told that we cannot be.
What is this guy doing?
Wait.
magic out there, bro.
For any audio listeners, right there, there's 2 Vincents for a second. So.
That's scary.
Okay, wow. So I'll be covering the Niners. So this is my schedule.
Oh,
Come on, dude.
Wait, oh shoot! Oh shoot! I forgot to. My bad, guys.
It's the other way around, right? It's the other way
I
around.
forgot to erase it. My bad. I was supposed to put it on later.
Hold on. I need to take a look. I need to look at that schedule.
Dude, you could have put at least 2 more minutes into that logo.
What? It's a good logo. It's my first time doing a logo.
Dude, look! It is your first time, so I do respect that. It is your first time.
Show some love.
Okay.
I love the 47ers.
I erased it. My bad, man. I grabbed it wrong.
Bro, it looks like there's more space underneath that schedule than there was the other week.
What? I had to put the logo in.
There's still a lot of space even with the logo.
Well, because that's where the record goes. You guys
all right, Reed, take it off.
Schedule every single week.
Take it away.
Take it away, Reed. Let's hear it, baby boy.
I
Let's hear
try to
it.
start my schedule, and you guys just start dissing it. Every week, man. Every week. Okay, 49ers. They start off their season in Detroit. They're going to lose some kneecaps on week 1.
No,
Niners curse is back again. Oh, no. All right, week 1, they take the win, but they lose some kneecaps, all right?
oh my gosh.
Injuries
all around, man. Hate to see it. Week 2, they go to Philadelphia, get some Philly cheesesteaks. Then they get the dub.
That's right, baby.
All right, going to week 3, they go back to their home stadium, back in California.
Oh my gosh, dude.
They're excited to start off the season at home. I mean, finally starting the season at home.
Is that who I think it says right there?
Oh yeah.
Reed, don't be like that.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
No.
I lose against the Packers. All right, this is why.
Throw it, Vince. That's because
No flags. I'm throwing red flags.
dude.
Before
That's
this,
because
I didn't want to be biased, so I went ahead and looked at the two rosters. I'm basing this off the two rosters. I compared them, and I do believe the Packers have a better roster than the Niners. Okay?
with a healthy Niners roster.
Yes.
Do you not remember the last time they played up against the Niners with a healthy roster
At home. At home.
at
Mhm.
home?
At Lambeau.
Me and AJ watched that game.
Yes, and they played twice that year. And
You guys don't have the same defensive front you guys used to have.
yeah, we have better now. We got Javon Kinlaw.
We have a very good defense this year, guys.
We have one good corner.
We have a great corner. We have two of the best safeties in the league. We
Indeed.
have Darnell Savage and Adrian Amos. Darnell
Never heard of
Savage
him.
is going to be in his third year. At the back half of the season, there was almost no better safety than him. Look at his stats.
Okay.
Well, we have Ha Clinton Dix.
He has not been that great the past few years.
Really? Because
Pretty
he seemed a
average.
little bit sad when he went to the Niners.
I am
He
sad
did.
because I love his name.
He said he's never been in an organization as
Why?
good as the Niners
That is
before,
why.
ever.
So you telling me, you know what? There's proof again, Reed. The bias. He was
Watch.
doing good the first 2 weeks, and then he messes it up at 3.
All right, week 4.
Put the money on that.
Seahawks at Niners. I believe the Niners are going to take game 1 against the Seahawks.
Oh,
So they will take game 1 at home. Niners at Cardinals. They take game 1 against the Cardinals.
Oh.
So
okay.
we're going to week 6 bye, a very, very, very early bye.
Yeah, that
Hey,
kind
Ray,
of
are you nervous about this? How early this bye is?
No, I'm not.
Really? Okay.
I'm
Alright,
nervous
going-
about what comes after that bye week.
Mm-hmm. They're going into the bye 4-1. All right, week
Yeah,
7.
good.
Week 7. Colts at Niners.
Oh.
We know we have a pretty good indication that Carson Wentz is going to be healthy this game.
Right.
Hopefully.
So it'll be a tough game. But I don't see the Colts being able to beat the Niners. So, stuff from the Niners.
Thank
You
you,
guys
sir.
Niners.
their team coming up? The Bears?
Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. The Niners win that game too.
The Bears. No mo.
Bears will be better than last year, I think, but I mean, who knows? They might be starting Justin Fields by that time, and that might change the outcome of the game. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Cardinals at Niners. I think the Cardinals steal a win here. So.
Are
Oh,
the Cardinals at Niners?
Oh wait. Oh, shit.
No, you already did it. You already did it.
Yeah, you already did it.
I did it bad.
Wait, Cardinals at Niners?
Yes.
So the Niners are losing at home to the Cardinals?
hmm
Okay.
I think they steal a win. All right.
I will. Okay.
Rams at Niners. I'm big Ram fan this year, but I don't think they're going to win the first game against the Niners. So Niners win here. Niners at Jags. Niners win. Easy go.
Oh,
Talk about that
man.
week. Vikings. They're not going to be that good. They only have a running game. That's all
All
they
right.
have.
Oh my
Going?
gosh.
Niners at Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will go 1-1 with the Niners as usual. So
As expected.
As
Not as
expected.
usual, but just
As
as of
usual,
recent.
yeah.
As of recent.
yeah, okay. As a
That's
recent.
right.
I don't
I
want to
think
get
I-
roasted by Vince. That's all.
I don't think anybody has too many objections about that loss. But, I mean, Packers, everyone has objections.
It's a divisional game against the Niners and Seahawks.
I know.
Yeah, man.
Bengals, Niners win. Week 15, Falcons at Niners. Falcons aren't that great of a team. You can see,
Sir.
let me go. No, if you guys can't see. Niners at Titans.
Of course I can't see. But go for it.
This is a very awkward position for me. Okay, Niners at Titans. Titans
Thursday
are
night
going to be
football.
Thursday. Oh, is this Thursday night football
That's
game?
Thursday night football game, baby.
Ooh, I think my Niners still win. It'll be a very hard game. Derrick Henry will have a great game regardless. But Shanahan's offense is just going to be too much for that defense.
But not too much for the Packers.
I believe the Packers. I believe the Packers will have a top 5 defense this year.
Okay.
I genuinely believe that. All right, as someone
Okay.
who pays attention to the Packers, I genuinely believe that. All right.
Okay.
It sounded like me yesterday.
No. Texans at Niners. Niners win, and Rams steal a Week 18 win.
No.
So I got the Niners losing 4, 13, and 4.
Wow.
That's better than what I had the Niners going.
You should be very happy with that, AJ.
I am very
Wow.
happy. Reed, you're keeping your job here.
All right, so I'll only change one game on there. I don't think the Niners do that great. I'll have them losing to the Titans during that long stretch after the bye week, after like week 6, and they go all the way out. And
Definitely a game they could lose.
yeah,
Yes.
that one's gonna be a tough one. I don't see them losing by a lot. It'll probably be one of those games where it's down to the wire, where someone has the last drive and either they convert or they don't. Whoever has the ball last. So yeah, but don't get me wrong. The Niners are looking scary this year, especially if they stay healthy.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to jinx myself or anything. You know.
So Vincent, you agree that the Packers are going to win?
No. You should put some. You should put some money
That's
on
what you just
that.
said.
You should bet.
We'll see. We'll see week 3, my friend.
You should do a bet on that one.
Sounds
Gabriel, don't you owe me like $40 on this podcast?
No, we haven't bet yet.
Dude, yes, we have.
a crisp $20, right?
$20.
I
Which
thought it
one?
changed to 40.
No.
Baker Mayfield? No.
We'll discover. We'll discuss that next. Right now, we got.
Let's go, baby.
Wait.
right, guys.
You guys didn't rate my schedule.
Whoa,
You didn't rate my schedule.
Whoa.
You guys always rate my schedule.
That's right. That's true. But you always get
Yeah.
mad. So I want to go ahead and rate yours, dude. 9.7 out of 10.
Let's go. I like it. Gabe?
I had a 9, and then you did the Packers always screw you up, so I'm gonna do it a 8.5.
I'll take it.
You know what, Reed? I had you rated really, really high,
Okay.
and then I remembered you said that the Packers have one of the best defenses in the league.
They're going to.
So
look at the roster.
I had you at a 9.5, but once you said that, it went down to an 8.
Look at the roster, Vincent. Look at the roster.
We'll
Hey,
see.
good job, Reed. That was the best schedule have you ever done.
That's good. That's really good. Oh yes, let's go.
Let's go!
All right, baby, let's go. Y'all ready? I was given the
I'm
C.
ready!
Hawks. What, Reed? I was given the C. There you go, Vincent. I was given the Seahawks. Obviously, I wasn't here last week. I took a little Disney trip, but out of that Disney trip, I felt the magic in my veins. I felt the juices. I felt it. So I was like, man, I got to go all out for Vince here. He's a big Seahawks fan, if you don't know. Unfortunately, it's sad. But let's get it. We got the schedule right here, baby boys. Let's go.
Oh, look at that color, baby.
Alrighty. Week 1, we got at Colts. That's going to be a tough game. But I don't think Wentz is going to be healthy. He's coming back from a pretty serious injury. I'm not saying he might start, but I don't think he's going to feel himself in the beginning of the year. So I have them winning that one, 21-17. Close game, boys. All right, week 2, the Titans. We got to tighten up. I don't think the Titans have a good defense this year. They lost a lot of starters, and they also started on offense as well. So I'm going to give them the W. It's going to be another close game as well. The Titans are never to be canceled out. Of course, they have a really good running game. So 24-21. Next up, week 3, we got Skull Nation. Let me hear you guys. Skull. Crickets, that's fine. I got the at Skull Nation. I think they're going to beat them 27-21. Week 4 at Niners. I have the Seahawks losing to the Niners at home. I think the Niners are a good team when they're at home. So at home, the Niners take this week. Take this one. Then we got the Rams. I know Reed over here is over here like all over the Rams. I hate the Rams. Do not like them. I don't think Matthew Stafford's going to do any well. So I have him beating the Rams. Week 6, Steel City. Shout out to my boy Nestor. I hope you're doing all right, baby boy. Big Steeler fan. I think that's going to be another tough game. We don't know what the Steelers' identity is right now. So that's why I'm giving the Seahawks another W. Week 7, we got the Aints. We got the Saints, baby. I think the Saints are going to do pretty decent this year. I think people underrate Jameis Winston. But Jameis does have a bad habit of throwing in double coverage and throwing a lot of interceptions. So I got to give it to the Seahawks. All right, next up we got Duval. That's an easy dub right there. I do think the Duval Jaguars are going to do decent this year, but they're not going to come up against the Seahawks. Week 9, we got a water bake, baby!
If the Seahawks are going 7-1 into that water break, I'll take it.
All righty. Week 10, we got the Packers. At Packers, Reed, I have the Seahawks winning that one, a close game, 24-21. Reed, I'm not going to bash you. I understand how you feel about your team because I have the same passion about my team.
How do they beat them? How do they beat them?
I made 24-21 by a field goal.
By a field goal?
Yeah, they keep up with them. I'm not saying the Packers, are out of this game. I'm just saying I think the Seahawks play a lot better. I think Russell Wilson and DK. I don't know. I'm not gonna pass on you, Reed. I like
Jaguar locks up wide receiver number 1. So
I mean, you're all over this Alexander guy. It gives me giggles, but I think Stephen Gilmore is the best corner in the world. So I mean, I can see where you're coming from. All right, week 11, we got the Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals are going to do too hot this year. I think their quarterback last year, towards the end of the season, he threw a lot of close games. So I got the Cardinals losing that one. I think I see the Seahawks beating them. And then week number 12, we got the Sandcastles. At Sandcastles by then, hopefully the Sandcastles are on a good rhythm. I see them losing that one, though, because I think the Sandcastles have a pretty decent defense to beat the Seahawks. Week 13, we got the Niners. Niners travel all the way to Seattle, and they lose that game 28-24. It's a close game as well. I agree with Reed where he said that they take it one apiece. I do agree with him there. Week 14, we got H-Town, Masseuses, baby. I think Vincent said he's going to be at that game. I hope he enjoys it. I hope he experiences a win because I've never seen my team win while I've been to any games. Sad face. So I think I took a W right there. Week 15, we got the Rams. I think it's hard to beat the Rams at home as well. I think that's a close one. I think the Rams take it away, unfortunately. Next up, we got the Bears. I think the Bears beat you. I think the Bears do good. I think they're on a hot streak towards the end of the season. I think they're competing with Green Bay. And I think they find a rhythm that Matt Nagy feels comfortable with. And I even think Justin Fields is out there slinging the ball and doing great things. All right, week 17, we got the Lions. That's an easy win right there, 35-14. And then we got the Cards at Cardinals. Again, I see you beating the Cardinals at home at the Cardinal Stadium. So there we go. I have them going 13-4, just like Reed's 49ers. So there we go, 13-4.
You know what? I would love to go 13-4. Don't get me wrong, especially if the Niners are going to go 13-4 as well. In Reed's opinion, I have 3 games on there that I think are a flip that you gave us dubs. So I'm not saying that we're going to lose, but I'm going to say it's going to be really, really tough to win. And that's week 1, week 2 against the Colts and Titans, and then especially against the Packers, and right after our bye week. So I know the bye week gives us a little bit of more prep time, especially going all the way to Lambeau. But it is super, super tough to win in Lambeau, especially in November when it's starting to get cold over there.
Mm-hmm.
So
See that? Your game margins for those games were 3 points.
yeah,
So,
so I do agree with you. It's a toss-up if we get the win or not, especially that 3-point margin there. But yeah, I do like your schedule, and I appreciate the talent you think we have right now.
So I want to rate. I never get a schedule rate. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
let's hear it. Let's hear it. AJ,
I'll go
want
first.
mine?
It's my team. I'll go first. All right.
there you go, Vincent.
9.9.
You want to score better than me? That's all.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Oh, dude, come on.
I think your love for the Seahawks bled through too much into that schedule, man.
I actually don't like the Seahawks.
Doesn't.
Could have fooled me.
They played them in the Super Bowl. You know, I hate to bring it up, and I will not, but not a Seahawks guy.
I don't think so, man.
I just think they're a good. They're a good team.
I'm gonna give you a 7 out of 10. Next.
Woo! All right, boys, you got me getting all happy coming into this little review of what I've been drawing lately. I hope you guys like it there in the podcast right here. So I kind of got a little lazy. I didn't do the logos for every single team, but I did them for the important teams. You know,
There you go. There you go.
Here. So I'll zoom in later as I go along. But week 1, well, first let me tell you who I got. I got the Cardinals. So that should tell you what's going to go down. I do believe with Dave. I don't think they're going to be very, very good, but we'll see. So week 1, they're going against the Titans. What I've noticed about the NFC West, a lot of these teams are facing these tough teams. So it's going to be a good one. So let's see what happens, shakes out. So against the Titans, I think the Titans win week 1. So Cardinals are still trying to figure out how they're going to contend, what's going to be their secret weapon week 1. And then they come to the Vikings week 2 and they get a dub. It's just like Reed said, the Vikings aren't going to be that great. They just got a run game, a few wide receivers that are good. But, I mean, Kirk Cousins, I don't know if he's that guy to take them all the way. So then they go against the Jaguars. I'm going to give them a dub against the Jaguars. I think Kyler Murray is a little bit better right now than Trevor Lawrence, so I think they get the dub. But then they come to LA and they play the Rams. They're going to get a loss. Rams are just too good. Defense is too good. Kyler Murray hasn't fared well against the Rams in that pass rush. Even though he is a scrambling quarterback, it's really hard to do that stuff against the Rams. Then I got them coming, or actually they're playing at home against the Niners. And let me see, AJ, you like the little twist I put on y'all's emblem there?
Dude, I like it a lot. I like it.
Well, I got say that about mine. The heck, man.
It's okay.
I like that even more too. They take that L
because you don't have these nice colors, Rito.
It's the only thing that's holding me back.
Anyways, I'm giving the Cardinals a loss there because I think San Francisco is going to do well this year, just like Reed predicted. Then they go and play the Browns. Now Reed has high hopes on the Browns, especially against Baker Mayfield. So I'll agree with him just this one time. The Cardinals are having a rough first 6 weeks. They go 2-4. Then they come to the Texans. The Texans masseuses. They're getting a little rub and tug maybe. But so they're at home. So the masseuses are coming to them. So they're bringing the good vibes and nice and smoothed out muscles. But anyways,
well dodged.
Anyways, the Cardinals are going to get a dub. I don't think the Texans can do it with Tyrod Taylor, especially not against some good teams, but they'll hold their own. But Cardinals get a dub. Then the Cardinals play Green Bay in Arizona in the heat. I think it's going to be a closer game than Reed thinks. I know Reed thinks that he's got one of the best defenses in the league. I'm not going to lie, Reed. The defense is good, but I don't think it's one of the best in the league. Maybe just outside top 10.
I can break it down for you guys later.
Okay, we'll do that. Anyways, I still got Green Bay getting a dub here. Aaron Rodgers, I got him on my fantasy. Just wanted to say that for Reed. I also got the best receiver there in Green Bay too. Just to tell Reed.
Dude, swap teams with me, man. Swap teams with me.
Anyways, after that, I got them in San Francisco. Let me show you this one, AJ.
I like that one.
Little
I like that
Golden
one.
Gate Bridge action. So I think the Niners sweep.
Ooh, I like that.
The Cardinals have what it takes to stop the 49ers offense, especially if they're healthy. So, and then they go and play the Panthers. I think they get a dub against the Panthers. I think by this time, Christian McCaffrey's a little bit used up. He's a little bumped up. He's been getting beat up this whole season, all the way up until week 10. So I think he takes a little rest. He still does his thing, but they just can't do it with Sam Darnold there. So I think the Arizona Cardinals win. And then they come to Seattle. I don't know if you guys like that little space.
Where's Drake?
Yeah, he's not there, bro. And that one hasn't come out yet. We gotta wait till Friday. Anyways,
did it just come out? No,
did it? I thought it was waiting till Friday. I don't know. I know Donda came out for Kanye West, but who cares about that guy? Anyways, week 11, they're going to Seattle. I think they take a loss just because it's in Seattle. Then they got a bye week. Recuperate after that. I think they're 4-8. Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad, Then they go and play the Bears.
The Bears.
I think the Bears are good, but I think Arizona's a little bit better. So right now, 5-8. Then they go and play the Rams. This time it's in LA. Or no, actually it's at home. Sorry, my bad.
And they're 5-7 right now.
I know AJ appreciates that logo.
I do.
It's pretty cool, yeah. I like that one. Anyways, I think they get a dub this time. Somehow, Kyler Murray throws some magic to Hopkins. Something goes right for them, and they pull out a dub. Then they play the Lions. They get another dub. I think by then the Lions can't rip any more kneecaps because their hands are a little sore. They can't get it done. And then I've already done the Colts schedule. So I have Arizona getting another dub here. So they're going on a winning streak. And they're coming to play them boys at Cowboys Stadium. I think they take a loss. I think the Cowboys are trying really hard right here to win their division. And they throw everything they can at the Cardinals during week 17. So I think the Cardinals lose.
Okay, so they're 8-8 right now.
8-8. 8-8. So by this time, they probably do not have a chance to make the playoffs unless the NFC is doing really bad in their division play, which I don't see. So that wild card spot is not an option. So by this time, I think Seattle might have a good enough record to get that divisional spot or at least contend with it. I know usually the Seahawks don't sit their players in the last week. So I don't see it happening either, but I still think we're going to take a loss.
Whoa.
So I think Gabe was right. And I think we do take that loss in the last week. Something just isn't clicking right for us. I'm not too biased. I know you guys think I'm biased for the Seahawks, but I think this year might be that year that it's going to be a scary one for us and we might miss the playoffs. But I'm hoping that with the record that Gabe gave us, it comes out true. But right now, what was the record at, Rito?
They're 9-8. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep, 9-8.
9-8 is what I got the Cardinals going at. So it's not horribly bad, but they still need a few pieces to get back to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the record goes, I think you're right, Vincent.
Thank you.
The only thing I have a problem with, Vince, or not a problem, but the only thing I would say is your Seahawk. It looks a little off. I could give you some drawing lessons from when I did the Seahawk in my.
It's the throwback Seahawk, bro. What are you talking about?
I know.
Board King. Vincent's the Board King.
It looks
But
sad.
if you want to, it's sad.
It
Yeah,
does
bro.
look
Because
sad.
we're taking a loss that week. It's sad, of course.
Okay.
Oh man, that was awesome, you guys. You guys know me. I'm not the board king, but I am
What?
the
Board.
virtual king.
Board.
Guys, honestly, I did it because I
Board.
had to do the
Board.
sit, cut, and
Dude,
start.
that never holds
you know.
me back, man.
But you know what? It's like, be quiet. I did put my own little twist on this one, okay?
Ooh.
Not too much of a twist. Don't get all excited.
Okay.
But here we go. We got my schedule for the LA Rams 2021 schedule.
What is this?
I'm excited to do this. Hope you guys are excited too.
Oh my goodness.
But I told you I put my own little twist on this
Well,
one.
The Rams.
I know the Rams record against the Niners now.
Oh yeah, it's honestly, and the Rams. When it comes to the Rams and the Niners have the best luck and the Rams have the worst luck. They're still good games, but can't lie about the history.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and take off the preseason games. Not like, oh, that's a disgusting color. Let's go ahead and get our scarlet red out. Get all that out. Boom, boom, boom. I believe we start here, right? Yeah, week 1 right here against the Bears. We got Matthew Stafford going up against his old division, and what do you think, you guys? With Andy Dalton starting in week 1,
Yep.
you
And
think
Adams.
the Rams are getting an L there?
No.
I'm talking to Gabe. Gabe thinks the Rams are getting an L there.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I believe.
You believe that?
Put it.
I'm sorry, Gabe. The Rams are getting a dub against Chicago. They are. I mean, they're going to come out hot. But are they going to come out hot enough to beat the Indianapolis Colts and their awesome defense? That's going to be a close game. I don't think they have enough to beat the Colts. I think the Colts are going to come out with a super strong D. It's going to come very close, but I don't think they have enough. Going into week 3, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the defending Super Bowl champs, going against the LA Rams. I don't know, man. I feel like once Tom Brady enters that field, the Rams are going to get all jittery because what he did to them a couple years back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they're taking another L right there.
There you go.
Yeah, they're taking an L against the Bucs. Week 4, you got a divisional game against the Cardinals. I feel like the Rams are going to overwhelm the Cards there and go ahead and beat them out. And they're going to feel so hot that on Thursday Night Football, the Rams are going to beat the Seattle Seahawks in the last 2 minutes of the game. Going over here to...
He's the closer.
He's the closer, bro. He's a closer. Just like you said, week 6, you're going to go to New York. We got a dub in New York. We're going to go over here to week 7, fight all these kneecaps on the ground. We're going to go ahead and get a dub. And
Dang, revenge game.
Revenge game. It's going to start off as a revenge game, but then it's just going to get so freaking ugly that, I mean, he's just going to feel bad. He's going to let up towards the end. He's going to say, thank you for wasting my whole career in the NFL, blah, blah, blah. The score is going to be 34 to freaking 7. Going over here to Houston, week 8, the Houston Masseuses. We get that dub, and we get a free coupon for a free massage. Going to week 9, Sunday Night Football against the Tennessee Titans. Now, okay, I know we had, 5 dubs in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get checked here. We're getting checked.
Dang. Derrick Henry beats Aaron Donald?
Stiff arms him.
And by the way, that's Deebo Samuel right there. Stiff arming Aaron Donald. Just because he was talking trash that game. Who's Deebo Samuel? I don't know who that is. Well, that's who he is, little guy. I think we're going to... What's up?
How many yards did he gain on that play?
2.
Deebo?
Yeah.
On that play, I think he got It
I think it was like
was
a first down.
it was like 19 yards. Honestly, just like his number 19.
Oh,
Yeah. No, he did really. That guy's quick. Watch him play. That guy's awesome.
I drafted him.
Week 10, we are going to San Fran, and they're taking that L over there in San Fran, baby. And then we are going to Green Bay. Reed, what do you think?
Oh, we win. In Green Bay?
It's in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dude, Matthew Stafford, he likes playing there too.
He knows he has some tricks up his sleeve.
I think this is the revenge game.
You think so?
Oh,
I think this is the revenge game.
Dang.
He's like, hey man, remember all those years you were bullying me on the basketball court, and when I walked down the hall, you pushed me against the lockers. Yeah, not no more, baby. Not no more. I got a team now.
I got a team now.
Look at me now, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then freaking Aaron Rodgers is gonna be on his knees begging for forgiveness. Going to Jacksonville, week 13, we're getting that dub. Week 14 against the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals come back. It's a divisional game, and they're beating them. They're not going to sweep the Cardinals. In week 15 against Seattle, they take a fat L against Seattle. Seattle takes it personally when they beat them the first time, and they're not happy with it. Week 16 against Minnesota, we're getting that dub. He's after his old division, man. He is just after it. He is not allowing anything to pass by. Week 17, we are getting that L right there against the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson is going to have a game to remember, and he's going to beat out the Rams. It's going to be, it's going to be whatever. Magical, I guess you could say. And then we are ending week 18. This is tough, you guys. This is real tough.
I don't know, bro. I mean, those pictures say different.
You're right. We're getting that dub right. I mean, no way.
Yeah, hey, it's already done.
It's already been done.
Already done, AJ.
We're getting that big L right. So I look at the Niners and I automatically think dub.
So
all right,
9-8.
They're going 9-8. Is that what I have them?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 and 8.
Yep. 9 and 8.
So from our records, we have the Niners going 13-4, the Seahawks going 13-4, Rams going 9-8, Cardinals going 9-8. Interesting.
All winning seasons.
That's
I
crazy.
believe it.
I could see it happening. You never know.
I'll
Maybe-
even go so far of putting them 10-7.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
maybe
I would switch the Cardinals. I would obviously switch the Packers, but I'd also switch the Cardinals. I would say they beat the Cardinals twice.
let's see. I'm trying to think of like a game other than a divisional game that they could win, but I don't see any.
I would say they beat the Ravens.
Yeah, I don't
Lose
think
against
they
the
beat the
Packers.
Titans. I mean, pretty much almost all their losses are against really, really great teams or a division team, which are also great teams. So
True that.
I see this one pretty good. The only game I'll change, I agree with Reed. I think Matthew Stafford definitely puts up a great game, one that you probably wouldn't expect from him. But I think in Lambeau, it's really hard to win. So that's definitely going to add a factor. But it's a toss-up. You never know. NFC West is a pretty hard area to play with. So I think Reed underestimates us.
I think
I
he
said you
does.
guys were the best division.
Oh,
Yeah, but not when we play you.
oh. Oh.
Just do it.
Yes, we will wait. We have to wait 2 more weeks, you guys. Football season is here. We just hit our last preseason game. If you guys are into college will be starting. Well, it started last week, but it continues on this Saturday. So there's football. Football is back, you guys. hope you guys are excited. I got 2 fantasy drafts tonight. I'm not looking forward to it because it's going to be a long draft for both of them. But like I said, I appreciate every single one of y'all.
We didn't pick the winner.
Oh yeah, who do we think was winning the division?
Oh yeah.
You know what?
Well, Vincent and AJ go first.
I'll give love to AJ here. I think his team sneaks in there this year, and they win the division after a long time needed.
Dang, I want to go ahead and give Vince a love and agree with him.
Oh,
The Niners are gonna go ahead and win the division here. There you go, Juan. That's what I'm talking about. Niners.
We know who the new biased guy is on here.
No, I'm not. Come on.
Hey, bro.
What do you guys think?
I agree with you guys and Juan. I think the 49ers should win this division. My secret hope is the Rams win the division, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I see.
Happen?
The Rams? I said the Rams. I don't think the Rams are going to win the division.
Okay.
Gabe?
Did you not hear my first part?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
I said the Niners are going to win.
Okay. I like to hear.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to hear it again, Reed.
Nah.
I think it comes down to the Niners and Seahawks, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
He's going with the Seahawks.
Well,
and guys, if you guys... Oh, I want to hear that. Let me hear it.
Reason why.
I want to hear it. And I
Is
don't want to
you're
hear
a
it
secret
because
Seahawks fan?
I'm not a secret Seahawks fan. I just think the Seahawks have somewhat of a little bit easier schedule, and I think they take it because of that. That's why. But like what Vince said, those first 2 weeks, week 1 and week 2 with the Titans and Colts, those could go completely sideways and derail that 13-4 season. So we will see week 1 and week 2 how the division is going to go, if I'm being really honest.
Yeah, historically, Russell Wilson usually wins in the beginning of the season, but this time it's going to be pretty hard for him to win. So
yes. Out of the division, how many teams are making it to the playoffs?
2.
I think that
Reed says 3.
Really?
I think the Rams sneak in.
This guy's a secret Rams fan. Jeez.
I am, dude. I've always wanted to root. I said this before. I always wanted to root for Matthew Stafford, but I absolutely hate the Lions. So now that he's on another team, I'm going to root for him all that I can. All right?
Nice.
I used to not like the Rams. So
out of our schedule, the hardest games that we have comes out of our division, except for a couple teams such as the Packers, Titans, and Colts. But majority comes from our division because those teams are just solid. And I feel like those teams would have a better record if they weren't in our division either.
Oh, yeah.
But if you guys want to get in on this and vote who you guys think are going to win, right now on our Twitter, go ahead and follow us on Twitter, you guys. We have a poll going up. Who do you think is going to win the NFC West in this upcoming 2021 season? Right now, we just put it out. We have 14 votes already. We got the Cardinals dead last with 0 votes. We got the Rams in 3rd place with 14.3% of votes. The Niners are 2nd with 21.4% of votes, and the Seahawks are winning with 64.3% of votes, you guys. So if you guys want to put your input, go ahead, get on there, and give us your input. That'd be pretty cool, pretty fun. Go out there, go on Twitter right now. But until next time, you guys are dismissed. We'll see y'all next week when we talk about the Packers. And be excited, guys, because next week is the last week we talk about division talk before we get into the NFL season, baby. You guys should be super excited. We're excited. Remember, guys, you guys are catching this on NSP Football Talk. Until next time, you guys, stay fresh. See y'all.